My blood pressure is skyrocketing.
No. I'm sorry. I did not mean it. Before I get cancelled, I'm sorry.
Hey there, and welcome to another episode of the Vtuber Chat Show. I am your host, Sain, and last time we had Microphona Sing. It was a very wild interview, and my apologies for this one being just a little bit late on the upload on YouTube. I just had too many problems with my internet and my PC, but I'm finally here. Hopefully this will upload just right and you all enjoy it. Please show some amazing support to our guest. All the links are going to be in the description, and keep updated with my current shenanigans and future shows by joining our Discord, or just follow on Twitter or anywhere else. See ya.
Welcome.
I didn't expect that. Oh my goodness. Sayo. Thank you for the raid. What's going on in the background? What's this? That surprised me. Okay. Let's see. Sound test. This is before the show. Of course, this part is gonna be edited, so don't worry. We are live now. Let me verify that everything is clear on my side. No scuffness. Everything seems to be in order. More than usual, to be honest. Except for my throat. For some reason, I'm sick tonight. Okay, so let's see. Are you ready over there? Everything okay? Micro.
Yes.
Yes. All good. Okay,
Yes.
We got Science of Life. Sayori, thank you so much for the raid. That's so amazing. Thank you. You're such a sweetheart. Okay. Let's I think we can start right now. We can start. Let's see, like count 3, 2, 1, and we are here. Heyo, hello everyone. You see us moving. Oh, what's that? Oh my goodness, you can move your hands. That's awesome. Oh, I can't do that. I am limited in another dimension. Oh no. All I can do is spin around and flop like a fish. I'm a magic carp. All I can do is splash.
Sure.
Saying ¿A quién carajo tú estás llamando furra? Huh? Don't take Macbuyo. Don't make me scream. I said my throat hurts.
Hurra.
Furra.
Hurra.
Espérate. Who is that for? Is that for me or is that for the guest? Are you trying to be mean to the guest again? Is that your role now? Is that something? Is that your kink, Macbuyo? What the heck is going on here? You gotta catch me up to speed. What's going on? I'm so sorry, Mikro. Let me. I started, and instead of letting you greet your present yourself, I'm beginning to argue with everyone. My apologies for my manners. It'd be like that with me sometimes. Hey, hello to you all. How are you doing on this wonderful Saturday night? Yes, it's a Saturday night. I am doing fine, aside from the whole fact of getting sick, and it seems like my guess is warming up. It's warming up. Are you feeling okay?
Yes.
All right, that's wonderful. Let me do a quick sound test.
Mode.
The panic? Why are you panicking? Everything's fine from what I see. Everything should be good, of course. Let me adjust the sound test. Somebody got the. Oh my god! This is the third time in a row that our guest is claiming the first badge. They got dips on the first badge.
It's
Must.
fine.
It's funny. They got dips on the badge. McKing es que grites. What the hell?
Oh my god.
Dios mío! Alguien que lo pare.
I've never seen this side of Puyo before.
Maybe it's with me. Maybe McPuyo has different manners depending on what stream is going on. Puyo's masoquista. Oh yeah, that has been. I think that's a fact we have all taken. That's a big fact. He likes the pain. I see. I see. Well, anyways, hello to you all. All right, so no more delay. Let me start presenting myself and then my guests. Hi to you all. Hello here or hello on YouTube if you're watching this after. My name is Sain, and tonight we are doing another episode of the Vtuber Chat Show. This is the show where I bring guests here. They don't technically have to be VTubers. The VTuber part of the title is actually reference to me, but I have all kinds of guests. Please check out the previous episodes and all the amazing guests that I had so far. This has been an amazing experience, an amazing project that I started, and I am so thankful for everyone's help, and especially in this past month. The last two amazing guests that I've been having, including the one that's here, have been so amazing to wait for me to get better. And this episode has been delayed, so my apologies if anyone was looking forward to it earlier. But aside from that, like I said, the important thing is that we're here, we're all doing fine, and we're finally getting this done. So I've been looking forward to this one so much. Trust me. On the last of pending guests that I had, you're the last one. So let's give them a spectacle. I brought some fun things, and I'm pretty sure some of the members of the audience have some awesome things to also bring to the table, as I've already heard before. Because one of the special things that I know about this is that we share some common viewers. So therefore, this gotta be fun. This is gonna be fun. And now, my apologies for being so rude. I am going to let the guest present herself. Hi there. Can you please let us know what we may call you by?
Hello.
No.
I'm Microphona Sing, but you can call me. You can call me Micro. I'm still panicking. Ah!
All right.
Yeah.
Amazing first impression.
Yes, you can call me. Ah!
Yeah.
I go
Yes,
by. Ah!
Oh, that explains the emote. You got this, Micro. You got this. You got this. It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. Like I said, I'm just glad. I was looking forward to this one so much. So it's so good. It's so good that it happened, and not that I was able to not do it, because it's been like that. It's been kind of a crazy week as well. But tomorrow, don't worry. Tomorrow we're gonna flip the tables, because tomorrow is my time to be nervous. Tomorrow is my time to be a guest in another podcast. Yeah, I'm announcing this right now. Tomorrow night I will also be a guest in a podcast. I will be announcing exactly who in our Discord first, and then next on Twitter. I think I shared it already, but I'm just letting you all ahead of time. So expect that post. What did you mean to me? Oh, hello, Nathan. Hi there. We're here presenting the guest. You're right on time. Very early, as usual. So tell us a little bit about yourself. What is the kind of stuff that you do on streams?
Oh my god. Well, I guess we could start by I scream.
You scream.
Yes, I
Oh.
very screech, much screech.
That's pretty much a given for most people that are content creators, because one of the things that I often hear is about people who are creating content in general is that loud equals funny. Do you think that statement is true? I pass the microphone up to you, Microphona.
Depends, honestly. It really does depend. I mean, if you're talking about like sumer humor, probably.
Sumer humor. Ooh, throwing
yeah,
slander already.
most of it. Most of it. I mean, if you think about it, right? Have you never like seen that one specific meme that just goes E?
E. For some
E.
stupid reason, okay, my humor has been destroyed in the past couple of years. That stupid meme made me laugh so much. That was the Markiplier meme, I believe. The one that's just, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's that specific one, but from what I remember, yeah, that it's so dumb. It has literally no meaning. It's so nonsensical that it just makes me laugh when I look at it. What the hell?
It's just Mark 1 Markiplier going E.
Yeah.
It's dumb, but it's funny as shit, and I'm sorry.
I don't know. It's unexplainable. I'm pretty sure some people look at us and they be like, "What the hell is wrong with these people?" They don't get it because there's like a, I don't know. There's like a joke in the generation gap, and they're not even sure what to call it anymore at this point.
I mean, I guess Gura also did kind of start with the as well. I mean, I guess VTubers, it's just really like vocals.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're mentioning key VTubers already. That's usually a question that I ask for people that are VTubers. Like, what do they? Who do they know? Who are some of their favorites? Those are questions that I should probably need to. I probably need to ask them in a more specific manner. So let's go. Let's break the ice with that topic. Since I've noticed here that of course you're a fellow VTuber, you're a PNG VTuber, you're a 2D VTuber, you're all types of VTuber. I've seen that you've done so much already in this field. So let me ask you this question. Tell us about your origin. Like, where does it started? What was your first time looking at a VTuber or anything that you can remember?
If anything, So I'm thinking, where do I start? Do I start from the part where I didn't really like VTubers from the beginning, or do I start from the part where I started watching VTubers?
Like the first, like the ancient stones, what's written in stones that you started it. You first saw a VTuber. Who was your first? Because for so many people, it changes.
I think that my first was actually Mori.
Mori. Oh, really? Interesting pick.
Yeah. It might be because of the music, though. Yeah,
okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense here. What about favorite VTubers?
Yeah, definitely say Mori. But
also
I don't
Mori?
watch them anymore. Yeah, it's just I don't really watch as many anymore.
Oh, really?
If anything, I'd say that most of my favorite VTubers nowadays are people I usually have collab with or talk to on a daily basis.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That has happened along with many of the guests we had here and many people that I talked to, because over time, like people get introduced to this field with like the big corpo VTuber, like the big ones that had like the biggest number, like Shy Lily or Gargura or Mori, or you know, if you want to go even beyond, Kisuna Ai. She's practically the first VTuber that really takes up so bad.
Yep. You unlocked that memory so bad.
Yep. I think a previous guest mentioned Kisuna Ai, and that's the one that a lot of people mentioned. Like, yeah, it's Kisuna Ai was probably the first VTuber. It doesn't really feel like it because of the dynamic that Kisuna Ai had on streams. Yeah. It felt more like it was just like a video game on top of a video game.
Well, she feels more like a YouTuber than a streamer. If
exactly.
Anything. She was a true YouTuber. Yeah,
some people say that the first VTuber was Barbie for some reason. Yeah, I don't know if you're the. That is one of the first time that I dropped this fact. Yeah, Barbie was like the first VTuber. Are you talking about
the Barbie?
Yeah, the Barbie, like the
pink Barbie.
Yeah, pink, magenta, knows all kinds of jobs. She had a show like way before Kisuna Ai that was pretty much AI generated.
You know what? She has more lore than any of us combined.
Barbie has lived more lifetimes than all of us together.
If you think about it, exactly.
Yeah. He's saying over here, let me read some of the comments here to catch up with what's going on in the chat. Mario in 1995 was the original VTuber. Don't give me that. Don't start there. What is this?
No, wait, why? Why?
Actually, hold on. You want proof? Hold up. Let me Google that.
Yeah.
Let me Google that. What the hell is going on here? Are you talking about the floating Mario head that appeared in like promotion that goes like, hello there? Yeah, that's. Oh my goodness. I think I know what you're talking about. Mario is the first VTuber.
Oh no.
That kind of makes sense. Let me see. Mario head
Oh no.
floating.
Oh.
That is so funny. It's been used
Wait,
in so many
wait,
memes that I forgot that that was a thing. That
wait,
was
what if I
technically
threw in Hatsune Miku into the mix?
that's an amigo. Oh, okay, okay. That just triggers my college memories. That's pretty much
Queen.
what Hatsune Miku, the queen. Yeah, the Hatsune
If
Miku. Has
anything,
she
she
ever
might
done?
be the great grandmother of all VTubers. Just Hatsune
Maybe.
Miku.
Hi. Okay, so this is just like that one very famous or infamous Pokemon question. Here I go, starting with the Pokemon references and stuff like that. Like I said, if you ask someone, a Pokemon fan, who is the first Pokemon, everyone will have different answers. Oh, I am just amazed of how we discover this mystery in the stream. Who is the first VTuber? And everyone has a different question. Oh my goodness. What's going on with my guest? Are you okay? Hello?
Please don't get mad at me, but
What?
I'm not a Pokemon fan.
I mean, that's okay. We slender
Please
Pokemon
don't
here.
get mad.
We like
Get
we like
mad.
throwing Pokemon. We in this chat we simultaneously love and hate Pokemon, according to everyone. And that's pretty much what goes on in my chat all the time, especially now since I'm playing Pokemon Scarlet, which is one of the most fun games, but it is technically the worst Pokemon game at the same time. Like, how do they do it? I am not sure. It's a mystery.
They say nowadays that if you really want like your game to be really out there, you have to sort of on purpose not make it as good as like a super ultra duper good game, because people will talk more about like a bad game instead of a good game.
But that's
So,
was that a
marketing.
big brain move, or is that just them messing up and we all thinking they're geniuses?
Probably a second one. Probably a second one.
Well, how do they do it? They're amazing. They're one step ahead of us. No, they're literally just like being bad at the game, at making a game. They had because it's usually time restraint issue, because they just blast Pokemon games every year. Every year is a new Pokemon game. Even if it's done by a different studio, it's still technically a Pokemon game, and it has to be directed by the big people. So technically, yeah, new game every year. No time to let that bake in the oven. That game is raw. That game is like Gordon Ramsay would be like really disappointed by that game.
It's fucking raw.
Anyways, yeah, let's continue with some of the main topics, because you're here the guest. We could go on about many memes and many stuff that we may know, but let's get to know you a little bit more. Because my first introduction,
It's working.
one of my first introductions to like very big to your content was something that I'm not capable of doing right now, and that is the fact that I started looking at your content and everything around it when you were doing a subathon.
Ah. Oh no.
I got my biggest respect. Literally, ever since I started this field, let me introduce myself just a little bit. We have never really talked one-on-one, but let me tell you. Yeah, we have not.
That's true.
We have not talked.
That's why I'm panicking.
Don't worry.
I'm panicking.
I've always been in.
I don't know how you react.
Oh, don't worry. We've always been in the chat. Either you're on my stream or me on your stream, just like it's just commenting nonsense, and I appreciate that. But in general, you know, my first like deep dive into your content was when you were doing a subathon, because I was even looking, because I had planned out to invite you to one of these, because also, you know, by popular demand. Let's say it's by popular demand, because I've also seen other members of our community tell us, oh, when are you two gonna do a collab? Because they know Sain is doing a talk show. Why not have Microphona on, you know, or should I say, why not should I invite into the stream? Now let's do that. So yeah, I invited. Now we're officially here together. We're officially here together, and now it's time to get to know each other via this media.
This is probably
anyways,
the best introduction you'll ever have about me because it's just gonna be me panicking. That's like
It's
that's the
good.
true me. Me
Don't worry.
panicking.
It's okay. It's okay. Well, anyways, I did a deep dive and I saw amazing videos on your YouTube. And let's say you have a lot of skills on top of doing a subathon, which is something that I'm never capable of doing because of my health. You have so many skills. Like I said, you mentioned earlier, you have a lot of VTubers on your hand. You also have different outfits. You play a ridiculous amount of different games. They're all vastly different, or you like to try them out. You're not picky about that. And also on top of that, you can sing, which is something I can probably never do. I probably sing like a walrus.
Everybody can sing as long as they try hard enough and practice for long.
Oh, hello there,
The key to
Admiral.
something-
Welcome. Oh, sorry. I was just greeting my my first chatter.
Actually,
So yeah, and during my introduction to you, also the subathon, can you please tell us a little bit more about what's the vibe when people go to your streams? How do you introduce your streams to people?
what is the vibe? Oh,
The
God.
vibe is
Well,
like, you
that's a
know,
really-
hey, why should people watch your
no.
streams? You know, what's the type of chaotic things that you do? What to expect? Is it always something random, or if it's something organized? Because you know, I tell people,
You
like, in my
like
case,
Scuff?
Mhm.
You like Scuff?
you like Scuff? Oh, yeah, that's my brand.
Yeah. You like some Scuff? You like losing your ears every
Oh,
10
yeah,
seconds?
Oh, hell yeah, I do.
No, it sounds so bad when I say it like that. Oh no.
You want some Scuff?
But it's the truth. Well, that's the thing. Most of the things I try to plan things out and then I don't plan them correctly. So then it's just a ball of scuff. And then if it's not like scuffy, it's usually, oh, my mic is too low. Oh, my mic is too high. Oh, my mic is going crazy. Or the internet's not working. It's always something, I tell you. But usually, I guess what you could expect is switching from English to Spanish like crazy.
Oh, we
That
do
might
that
be
often
it.
here.
Yeah.
Your Spanish,
less
I
white.
heard you talk Spanish. I
No.
never really asked personal questions, but our Spanishes are maybe a little bit different. I can't quite point out. I always tell my people, hey, you know, I gotta.
Sí, sí, yo creo que sí. I mean, it's probably because
Mhm.
I don't. Okay, I do like Spanish. I prefer English. Personally, I prefer English. It's just me.
Okay, I see. Do you sing both in Spanish and English?
Yes.
Okay, I see.
I mostly prefer Japanese. See, that's where I'm weird because I'm like, okay, yeah, I like Spanish. I like English. I prefer English. I don't really like to talk in Spanish, but I know that mostly my jokes tend to be better in Spanish. So then I go in Spanish. Then my mods are like Spanish, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna sing. What do I sing in Japanese?
You sing in Japanese. Oh yeah, I saw you have videos on your YouTube channel that are you're singing in Japanese. You're singing you sing amazing.
Thank you.
You sing amazing. But I also let me let me open the YouTube screen right here quickly. I saw probably my favorite clip of yours. I have it right here,
Oh no.
so I can show the
Oh,
audience.
no. Okay, I'm okay. Now I'm actually scared, knowing how many clips there are.
Let me
They're
get out of
not,
the way.
they're not favorable at all.
What did
Oh,
you
no.
mean? They're
No,
so good.
no scratch part 2.
No,
Oh, no.
scratches. It should
Oh,
be right
no.
here. No, it's this Minecraft clip. It's my favorite. I laughed so hard when I saw this. It's so relatable. All right, let me see if I can blast people's ears with this. Check.
Which one is this?
This is probably my favorite Microphona clip. I like this one.
No. No, 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 no. ¡Ay, chinga tu madre! ¡Uy, hijo de la gran puta! Corre. Oh, no.
Dame la jolote. Cago en...
Oh, no.
¡Ah, cabrón! Déjame irme. Me cago en la puta. Déjame irme.
I saw what it was.
Perdí un montón de cosas, sí, efectivamente, pero me cago en todo. Ya me harté. Me harté del Minecraft por hoy. Me harté del pinche Minecraft. Me harté, me cansé, me cago en la
Okay, that's enough of the YouTube video. No more torturing with that. Let me go back to the background music. Sorry, I had that in store. I was recommended that clip, and I was like, oh, that's pretty good. This shows a lot of your type of content when you're playing games. That's your vibe. If you didn't know the answer, that's your vibe.
Yep. Yep, that's pretty much it. Yep.
No, but it's pretty fun. I like your edits. I like your edits, and you edit more than you edit videos. You edit also your music and your pictures and all that stuff. Like, since when have you been doing stuff like this?
So video editing, I've been doing it since elementary school.
What?
If you believe it or not. See, I had this thing called the furry My Little Pony face, where I would grab like My Little Pony episodes and then start editing them to make those My Little Pony music videos. And that's kind of how I got into editing. Yes. I fear I have no. Wait. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Okay. Just hear me out. It's not bad. It's not bad. Look.
Okay.
Look. Look.
Yes.
Back in elementary school, when I was around like 3rd grade, maybe, I had this friend who also liked My Little Pony. So he was like, oh, "You like My Little Pony? I like My Little Pony. I'm Applejack. You're Rainbow Dash." And I would like essentially just edit out stuff. As I grew up, of course, I kind of stopped editing My Little Pony, and then I kind of started like, you know what? I want to be a YouTuber when I grow up. And then I started editing Minecraft videos.
I mean, we all in this day and age, that's very normal. Back then, at least, it was like looked down upon just a little bit because of, you want to be a YouTuber, but now it's like, oh, it's actually kind of interesting because you learn all kinds of things, even if it's not as big as most people. It's a really amazing gateway for learning a lot of skills, like you said, editing. It doesn't matter if it starts on a cringy pad like My Little Pony. It's just a really a really big field that will lead to many things. Lots of skills being learned there. I'm guilty of that too.
Yeah, it's part of our lives, I think, as we're like this generation specifically. It's kind of used to it. If you really think about it, even the next generation is probably editing on their phone as we speak.
Definitely. I cannot catch up with the micro editing that people do on TikTok. It's imagine, because you would think that editing a video on TikTok would be like, oh, it's quick because it's 7 seconds, and then you see the meta, like what people are doing, and it's like, oh, you have to subtitle every word by word, not in one entire sentence, and it's like, oh my goodness, I cannot keep up with this. it's taking me like an hour to edit a 7. You say it's fun?
It's tedious as heck. I'll give you that. It's fucking tedious. I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay, what I hate about like the nowadays editing, right, is the specific. You know what? I should put subtitles. As soon as you say that, I'm gonna freaking cry because I know that you have to be there for like 4 hours, going, okay, this text has to be like this other text has to be like that, and then it's just it's hell. It's hell. I get so angry.
Yeah, I get the pain as well. All this nonsense about AI generated stuff, and it's like, when are you gonna do AI generated subtitles?
Oh no!
Is that more acceptable
already? That's already a thing.
I have not.
If you go on TikTok, right?
I
have this one specific clip from when I was with my Fox boy streaming. And we took like this one clip where chat essentially just took like my worst humor and started asking me if trees fart or don't. And then I just clicked this one button that says caption, and all the things just came out perfectly generated.
Oh,
I didn't have to do anything. It was just there. It's so convenient But it won't always work for you. That's the
I guess
problem.
imagine, because people still want it in a very specific way. How do you learn about what's like the newest, the newest meta move, the best effective move to do in this type of field? Do you like look somewhere, or do you like wing it or learn as you go?
I'd say if you consume the type of content that you want to create as well, I think it's easier for you to do it. Like right now, I'm
Really?
kind of struggling with this one trend that I really want to do, and I can't do it correctly yet. It's more
It's
like
interesting.
if you scroll, right? Because not only on YouTube but on Instagram as well, you continue to scroll past and pass and pass and pass. You see the same thing over and over again, and then you just think,
Yeah.
okay, can I do this differently? How can I like adapt this to my own style, kind of thing? And that's how you like continue going on forward with it.
Yeah.
Kind of like the whole I say disco, you say party. Disco, party, party.
This goes. No, I mean, I get the whole idea of like learning as you go, and that's pretty much what I'm doing right now because I'm winging it. I haven't really tried being a content creator for the longest time. Usually just been my life in the internet just summarizes to me making memes and appreciating content. It wasn't until this year where I decided to put all my quarters into this because I said, oh, this looks fun and it's about time I do it instead of wishing that I could ever do it. And thank you to being a VTuber, I've discovered so many fields. I started drawing and myself, and I started, just having these models, and it's been really good. Of course, I cannot do it all myself alone. Sometimes I commission some of this stuff, and yeah, it's been great to learn. They say, I think one of the biggest tips that I can give to people is get acquaintance with your tools. Like, don't expect that money can solve everything, because you definitely need your own skills as well, because there's gonna be a time where putting your money where your where your skills are is not gonna save you at all.
Yep.
Do you have models that you have made yourself?
Technically, this one.
Oh, right. I mean, of course, it's literally right there. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And is that a Vroid?
Yeah, this is Vroid.
Yeah, I love my Vroid model. I also have my. And what are you using right now to move your hands?
The Leap motion tracker. That was kind of one of the first things I forgot back a year ago or 2 years ago. Back when I started, I was like, you know what? I don't want to move my hands. Fuck whatever anybody says. I'm gonna move my hands.
You're gonna move your hands. It's really fun. I done it, but with other programs. I haven't not gotten the Leap motion myself yet, and it's pretty cool. I like to, like I said, I like experiencing all kinds of things in this field, and so far it's been an amazing experience. Let's see what's one of the comments here. It says Makuyo. By the way, did you see the Sony trackers? Oh yeah, I saw that post. It's interesting. It's like little suction cups you put in your body, something like that, or like wristbands. I'm not sure what. I don't remember how they look like. It's just they look like little balls you stick in your body, and then you can move your avatar.
I've been struggling with that specific set of. That's something that I really want to do. The whole full body motion thing.
Full body motion?
I want to find a way to do it. Yeah, I want to find a way to do it because I thought, okay, maybe I could use the AI. Because there's a specific AI like generator, like if you put a specific video from the real world, right? Yeah, exactly, tracing. And I want to do that, but it's like I don't think my computer can handle it. I don't think my computer can like survive if I do that. So I'm like, I want that. I want that so bad because it's gonna be so much easier to do something instead of having to look for other places. Because if you don't have the skill for animation, you're gonna be a little bit like screwed if you're trying to do like the popular trends nowadays.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's why I said get acquaintance with your tools. Just pretty much the best thing you can do, especially those. And if you can get a shotgun on that, it's like better because you're gonna be learning than others. And maybe you'll have an opportunity to jump on the train before it starts getting too full. Because right now, at this very moment, like literally every mom and dog in the world is practically a VTuber or a PNG tuber.
Yeah, it's slightly frustrating, but it's not that much a bad thing.
You have your own take on that?
I feel like if I do that, I'm gonna say something that I might regret.
No, it's okay. If you don't want to answer that, it's technically okay. I mean, I can probably say my share about it, and I have both the positive and the negative because there's obviously two sides to this type of thing that I just mentioned that I just asked, and in my own personal opinion, let me see if you agree with it. It's good that everyone it is because we all feel like some part of like giant community. Here we are in 2D and 3D getting along. And also, I met so many amazing people thanks to this field. But at the same time, it just, if you're looking at it for other than a hobby and you actually want to make something out of it, it is a bit of an oversaturated market.
Yes.
But however, because of it's also, widely popularized, that means, you get to do more stuff with more people. So, yeah, and it's more acceptable. Instead of it being like, oh, that weird thing. And it's like, no, practically everyone owns a PNG tuber these days in some capacity. And it works. It's pretty good.
It's no longer niche.
Exactly. It depends on who you are. That might be a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's wonderful, to be honest, because I managed to meet so many amazing people. And of course, the hard reality that, not everyone in this community is just because some people like the same thing you do doesn't mean that you have to be immediately friends with them or be part with them. Because I made a post last night. Let me get a little personal on my side, because I made a post that saying that, you start growing and then suddenly you start getting people in your DMs being like, oh, you're a cool VTuber. Let's be friends. And I'm like, I am an adult with too many things to do. I'm sorry. I'm flattered that you think of me as a really good person to be a friend with, but I just cannot. I just can't. I'm just doing my own stuff, I got my own circle of friends, and then they're like, oh, you're just an asshole. Why are you like this? And I was like, well, I'm just, you literally came to me with something that I cannot possibly give to you. And that's just something that happened. This is like super recent. And I feel so bad. Because I would love to extend my hand to like, as I could when I was a kid. But these days, you just gotta work and do all you can. And yeah, you gotta be choosy.
I would say don't feel bad. I would say don't feel bad because you probably might have dodged a bullet. If that was a reaction that you got from someone, you probably dodged a bullet. Because at the end of the day, you gotta recognize, right? You're your own person, right? And you can't just let what someone else says be something that affects you, like for the rest of your life. Just because you couldn't like do what someone else wanted, right? This might just be me speaking out of like daily experiences or stuff like that, but you can't please everybody.
Oh no, that's so true. Thank you for bringing it up like that in such a mature and professional manner. That was really good. My applause.
Was that professional? I did not.
Yeah, you said it so quick. You didn't. It is. Okay.
I did not feel professional.
It sounds like someone with so much experience. Speaking of experience, I guess that should be like the next obvious question. How long have you been in this field? Like, doing the whole V-Roy, VTuber, or how do you have like any origins you're willing to? How far are you able to go back that you can tell us?
If it's VTubing per se, 2 years.
Yeah.
If it's
2 years.
Content creation, probably more than 10.
Oh wow, more than 10. Everybody got me beat. 5.
Because the thing is that since I started since elementary school, right? Like that's kind of where I think my basis was. Because, right, my name, right, my specific name. Do not cringe. Do not hide from me. I swear to God, if you do this, it actually comes from guess what? My Little Pony OCs.
Oh! I change my gamer tags and my username online quite often. I stuck around with like the last 2, but finally the one I'm using right now, SainCisco, is actually pretty far back. It goes back to, let me say this, another cringe moment here. Gaia Online.
I don't think I've heard. Oh wait, no, I have probably heard of this, but I'm just not familiar with it.
Mine goes back all the way to Gaia Online, and the sources, the some of the name inspiration comes from, of course, video games and stuff like that. But yeah, Gaia Online is just it's like a website that was kind of like a forum, like a forum board that has like micro games in it, like flash games. It's still ongoing, but it's just, I don't know, it's not as popular as it used to be. Yeah, it was kind of like an MMO. Thank you for reminding me of that. Kind of like an MMO, but it's not like one of those it's more like a chat place, a forum. If that makes sense. I'm not sure if I'm saying the word right. My Spanish is just like taking over sometimes in my brain, and my English words are not coming out. I get crosswire sometimes. Suddenly saying makes you feel old. I'll feel old. This guy online is super old. We're just reliving memories here.
Talking about age,
You
do know how old I am, right?
I do not. I usually just I don't like I said, we're literally like it's our first time speaking. It's our first time talking in
You know what?
like this.
I want you
But
to
in general,
guess.
I haven't even looked. Huh?
I want you to guess.
Okay, you want me to guess? This is the first. I usually tend to identify I usually tend to guess people's ages on this show according to what they like with media. So if you say you like My Little Pony and you started, huh?
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, no. Let's see how far. Let's see what I can dig from everything you said so far without looking anywhere online. You said you like you like MLP. You've been doing content for about 10 years, but since elementary school, about 20.
I might have given it away. Yeah, I gave it away. God
20?
no!
20.
Yeah, I gave it away. I gave it away too easily. That's not fair.
Yeah, no. See, I did a good job. I did a good job. I did. I'm so glad that I managed to dig up that far, because it makes sense. She must be about 20. What about, okay, since we haven't really talked that much, a lot of people immediately guess how old I am. Can you guess how old I am?
I would say around 27.
Ooh, that hurts me.
Why does that hurt you? Did I go too low? Did I go too high? What did I do?
Sure, I'm 27, right, Chad? Right, 27.
Who are you?
I'm just a tiny fish. I'm just a tiny fish right here. Let me put myself on the table. I'm just a tiny fish.
Am I
I'm
going?
actually-
Am I?
No, let's see. I'm actually 35.
Oh, wait, hold up. Say that again.
35. You missed the mark
Huh?
by just a little bit.
Huh?
I think I'm way overdue by doing. Why is that surprise? That's a surprising reaction. Wait, what? I've exposed this before many times. I'm just a crinkly old fish female anime girl. It's fine. We're all able to enjoy our hobbies. That's why I always say, every time anyone asks me about my taste, I'm like, wow, you're such a boomer. Why do you like Gurren Lagann and very old classy anime? Because I've been playing them since I started. Why do you like Pokemon?
Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense why I didn't understand the Gaia thing.
What? Gaia Online isn't that old. Hold on. Hold the fuck up. When was Gaia Online created? Googling time.
I don't know.
Gaia
I don't even
Online
know what it is.
Created. It says here 2003. Holy shit, that's fucking old. February 18, 2003. You didn't even exist it.
It's 1 year younger than me.
2003 Gaia Online. You're really that website expired.
I'm shook because everybody
shook.
that I know nowadays is 30 and up.
Sorry.
Where
living that
am I
virtual
getting
world.
the internet?
The internet just has all kinds of surprises like that. Wait, what's it that old? Yes, it was really that old. Gaia Online is actually over. Well, it's about to be. Okay, it's 2022. 2022 minus 2003 equals 19. So yeah, it's 19 years old. Next year is 20 years old. Oh, my head.
Like
it just it hurts thinking about it. Anyways, I think I should move on to the next question instead of like before I have an existential crisis.
Yes, please.
Well, I mean, but you know what? If you want to me feel better, despite that, I enjoy my hobbies through and through, and I'm very honest. I did have a brony face too. I had a brony face. Am I ashamed of it? Somewhat.
Why are you ashamed of it? Well, what's so wrong about it?
Nah, I'm not ashamed of it at all. I had some of the best experiences meeting people in that community. I very fortunately did not meet that many creepy people at all, and nothing like that, nothing bad at all. It all started because of anime conventions, of course, because that's when I got to know about the field. So since I was like an anime convention vendor back in my home island, then I was like selling stuff that was MLP related, and why everyone likes this stuff. Oh, I guess you get into it. That was like also one of my gateways into many of these hobbies that I like. That's how far back I go. I used to own a shop related to that kind of stuff.
That's cool though.
It was amazing. It was probably one of my first dive into like getting somewhat well known or recognized. Not like online, but like locally, the people knew me a lot, and it gave me like a bit of a taste of what it felt like to be, to have some level of clout around, my home country. So it's been, it was a nice experience. And I've always wanted to, ever since YouTube was created, I always wanted to do like YouTube videos, but I never really did them because I don't know, I thought it wasn't for me. I never had the appropriate PC setup, and I skipped it over and over. And well, like I said, thanks to being a VTuber, it's been like my gateway to start doing content creation in general. And that's how I'm here. That's how I'm able to meet many amazing people like this.
Oh.
Oh, thank you for the sub, Mr. Zog. I appreciate that so much. Welcome to the show. Anyways, let's see. I think I should ask you more questions about your experiences as a content creator as well. One really, really cool experience, and I hope the chat helps me with this one. I'm looking at some people here in particular. Share with me very, experiences that stood out in your streaming, in your stream moments. Stuff that is like memorable, that that stands on in your book of experiences. Something good, something, something funny, anything you can say related to like that.
If I say the word furry, is that too much?
No, it's not too much. It's okay. It's understandable. At least here in this show, we are able to recognize what something is parody or not, or something it's taken with taking in a right way. So don't worry, you can say furry. I both equally love furries and slander furries, so it's not a problem.
Oh no!
Am I a furry? Does anyone tell me if this is this transformation, or should I change back to my other transformation? Too big. Is this more suitable? There we go.
A little bit furry.
I'm a little bit furry.
Yeah, there has to be at least a percentage in there.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right?
And I'm okay with that. Shout out to my fellow furry fans and part of the community that is furry. I love you all. You hear this? I love you all, furries. I'm one of you. Sorry, I yelled in the microphone.
One of us. I'm not a furry though. I'm not a furry. I'm stating that right now. I'm not a furry.
It's okay. It's good. It's good if you're not. We get it. So what's this about? Someone asked me to ask you something in particular. Let me see if I can remember what it was. Where was that though? Hey yo, Macpuyo, help me out. What did you ask me to say to Micro?
I'm not a furry.
No,
just because I'm dating a fox does not make me a furry.
Oh, monster fucker. That's the thing you said.
What?
No. What's that
Wait
thing?
a minute.
No, I'm sorry if that was too blunt. No, you're good. You're good. No,
I
no,
don't think so.
no. I'm sorry. No chill with that. What do you mean no chill? That was part of that. That was I was just reading. Did I read that right, or my dyslexia going striking me?
The way I panicked and I thought. The way
So
I
wait.
panicked.
She's School of Hard Knocks. How did Mikro learn to sing? Oh, that's a really wonderful question. A really amazing, more cool down question.
I'm afraid of this question.
Oh, wait, I mean, if it's too personal, it's okay.
Oh,
Did
no,
you
it's
take
just
any
that
classes?
I'm afraid that you might not like the answer.
Why would I not like the answer? I'm very
'Cause I
acceptable.
never really took classes for singing.
That's okay. That's perfectly fine. Sometimes we learn things by experiences because we either bring it from the sources can be our hobbies. Don't worry, I used to be a teacher. I am very, very open-minded when it comes to how do people get their education. Yeah, I do have an actual bachelor's degree. I used to be a teacher in high school and in college.
Can I ask one of your subjects?
Yeah, I used to give English as a second language. It was ESL.
Let's go. Let's
And
go.
during my college teaching, I used to give classes just generally about any jobs that people were taking because it was one of those God, what's the word in English again? It was like a colegio, the job, it's like a job college. So yeah, institution, something like that. Institution, un instituto. So yeah, one of those places will give you where you give classes to people that are either working at the airport, people that are working as nursery, and so yeah, it generally about all the fields in those terms. Clase de un instituto.
No, ya de por sí, con solo decirme profe de inglés, you're cool in my book.
Hey, that's awesome. Oh, thank you for the bits. It's Sonic 72. Appreciate that. Alright, thanks for fish again. So yeah, but if that's your source of learning to sing, then it's not bad. It's pretty good. It's like I said, experience is probably the best teacher for most things. You get thrown into the field and you start hitting things against the wall, and sometimes you learn that way. Sometimes people can learn in the most in the weirdest way, either by faking it until it happens, because it has happened, and that's a very viable thing these days. It gets looked down upon, but hey, I pretend that I have a big important show. I pretend to be professional.
You are
Will I make
professional,
it?
and you do have a show though.
I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. You think it's cool? I appreciate that as well. I think the frame's dropping, or it's the frame dropping in the stream. It might be, and maybe try refreshing the stream. I'm sorry. I apologize if anything is a scuff in the stream. Maybe I should close some tabs here or some programs that I have. I try to cool down the programs that I had tonight, so maybe have it all done, smoothly. So far, nothing really bad has happened on the stream. I'm talking about, not with the guest. The guest has been amazing.
I feel like I've been screaming most of this time and pushing the questions towards you instead.
Hey, didn't we say that was the vibe? That's pretty good. And you done an amazing job at introducing yourself in this wonderful show. Okay. So let's see what we can think about here. What was that? There's a noise in the stream. My apologies. Now I'm starting to get scuff again. So here's another question. Is Micro working on a new cover after the hit cover of Chainsaw Man Kickback? Wink wink. Oh yeah, I saw that you sang. You did an amazing job there. I saw the video of singing the Chainsaw Man opening.
If you
That
mean
anime
the
is so
video,
good. Yeah.
I gotta shout out Sajori here because she
Oh!
edited the beautiful background, the beautiful editing.
Oh,
for the video that
Sayori's
posted
so
on YouTube.
talented. Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
10 out of
it's
10.
really good. So the question is, can you let us know a hint if you're gonna record another song, or is that something you like to keep in private until it happens?
If anything, I'd say that I'm mostly working on original things. I've been working on it for like around like
Oh,
I think a few months ago. I sent out a request with one of my mods who has been in contact with another thing, so we could like produce more original stuff as well. But as of covers, I do have one that I've been struggling with and I still can't get it right. And there's supposed to be another song that it's supposed to come out in a few months. Not from my channel, but once it comes out, I hope that I can at least repost it on Twitter.
oh, that's really awesome. I'm looking forward to anything you come up with, because like I said, I am one of my biggest respect, and I don't mean to sound like I'm uh, what's it called, weird, but I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of all the projects that you got ongoing. One of the things that interested me about your field is how much you're handling at once. Ever since I saw you doing your work in that subathon. Can you share with us what's like the subathon experience? Like, how do you handle it?
So, because I already had done a subathon before for my birthday around not this year but the last year, right? I had like okay, next time I'm not gonna fuck as much up. So I went out with my mods because at the time that I did that first one, I didn't really have like that type of like connection as much as like before. So we were like, okay, you know what? Let's do a meeting. Let's plan this out correctly. Let's see. Let's actually have a schedule. And that's how it kind of went on.
Planning? What's that?
Right? Right? But yeah, we essentially came to an agreement. Okay, so y'all are gonna be available on that day? Okay, perfect. Okay, do we need to do this? Okay, perfect. Do I need to eat? Yes, I do. Perfect.
Oh, scheduling and everything. It's just so. You see what I mean? That's pro level. You may not admit it, but that's when you know things are serious. That's why I admire. I figure there has some planning time. It may be scuffed, but it has heart behind it, and that's what matters. That's why I said we're all big fans here. Thank you, Sayori. Y todo se cayó a pedazos al final. What?
Santi's one of my mods. He's right.
So that happened. How did it break? How did it crumble over? If I'm translating that correctly.
Essentially, I had a lot of things planned out for that subathon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I think I did wrong in this one, it was that okay, yeah, I may have put things way too high compared to before, and that kind of just made it so that the things that I had planned out were kind of like put on pause for an even longer time. Like there was like NSFW art that I wanted to post that we essentially got, one of my mods got. There was the autograph signings that I wanted to send by email for free, like raffle them out. And then there was autograph signing that I wanted to do, and I couldn't do any of those. Yeah, I had like the little you know those you know how idols nowadays have like this little like yeah, exactly. And I had them all set out. I was like, okay, so this is gonna be here, this is gonna be there, and I was really excited for like the NSFW thing, even though I'm not really like super like oh yeah, I like that, but it didn't work out at the end how I wanted it to, and that essentially kind of just it did more of harm to me than it did good. But hey, sometimes you win some, sometimes you don't win some.
Okay, I understand that. There's a comment here from Sayori that I wanted to ask about, and I think you reflected on this very early on the stream. You clearly let us know that Pokemon was not really your thing, and I do remember during the subathon, one of the things that stuck out to me, and this is one of those experiences that is too real because I can relate, and it's when you start consuming, not consuming, well, let me say this in another way, partaking in different types of like hobbies or games. Sometimes you may not have the best experience with it that you probably you were expecting, and that has happened to me. Sometimes I've given it a break and go about it on my own terms. I did notice that in the subathon, if I can bring this up, you were playing Pokemon, and it was kind of like a very ups and downs experiences. Um, why? What do you think about when that happens? Do you have like any tips on how to deal with when something like that happens?
You kind of have to be prepared for anything. I wasn't. I wasn't prepared for anything. Do as I say, not as I do.
I understand. Yeah, it makes sense.
I guess I just really had high hopes to it. Essentially, it's more like maybe just have fun with it instead of like expecting something first.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I did do.
If I were to give my 2 cents on it, because I know that they were trying really, some people were trying to explain the game. I think it's because the emulation experience for Pokemon may ruin the actual experience. So I don't know. Maybe give it a try someday. Maybe if it's not your thing, it's totally understandable because it is not for everyone. I can tell you that from someone who's been playing this franchise since it started.
So,
but yeah,
that's
it
a
is like
funny
that.
thing. That's a funny thing because I guess it's just because I'm still young, right? I'm still too young. So I'm a little immature in the sense that I want everything done by yesterday. So that's probably why I was kind of like very angry at the game. But then, like, as the more that I started playing it, the more that I was like, okay, now I gotta do this. Okay, now I actually have a goal in mind. Now I know what to do. Because if I think it's also part of my generation, right? That we kind of expect things to be told us, like, okay, you gotta do this exactly like this. If I don't have a specific instruction or like a specific base, I kind of just panic. Because on a daily basis,
so.
because that's what life is.
Panic on a daily basis. Hey, yo, relatable. Another question we have here. Question: we gonna see Micro in any new form or model in the future? Is that true?
Shit!
I just recently did a VTuber debut. Hey yo.
It was amazing though. It's just that I have this one model that I've been saving it up for. And I also blame the subathon for that one. Because I had it planned for the subathon. And then because we didn't get to that goal, no, I gotta reschedule that. I wanted to do it yesterday, and I forgot.
Oh. Looking forward to that. I was not aware of that. That's fun. That's cool. Don't worry about it. We'll get to that, and hopefully I'll be able to participate there in on the stream in the debut. Are you gonna debut like on a video or a stream?
I think I might do a video for that one because that one's specifically made for a show type of thing.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's why I asked, because I know there's many directions where this could go. Because you do those. What program do you use to do your dancing videos?
Miku Dance.
Miku Dance. Let's go.
Yeah.
I've heard about it. I dabbled like very little on it. I'm not very experienced on it. Would love to do some wacky stuff with it for my many VTuber models that I have. Because I am someone who's like, I'm very into this field, so I want to learn as much as possible when it comes to, having all these amazing VTubers. I even have like a little fella right here on my shoulder that I can summon, and it's practically like an entity of me. And speaking of entity, do you have like a lore for your VTuber?
Yes.
Can you share that with us? No. Okay.
Do you want the long story short? Or do you want the short story long?
Hit it with the best you got.
Essentially, right. I'm essentially okay. Yeah, I'm panicking again.
No, you're good.
My voice provider is the one who is essentially the one who wanted to be a star from the beginning. This all kind of comes down to the whole beginning as well, because when I started out VTubing, I didn't start it out because I want to be a VTuber, but I saw it more like an outlet for me to actually pursue the dream that my voice provider wanted. But because she doesn't really feel like she has the specific requirements for that, I essentially became alive for her.
Aw.
I'm still panicking.
But it's pretty cool. You got origins and everything.
Me panic.
But I'm so glad that there's origins. My origins are very wacky. I've always told people that it all started with a stroke, and then and then my head got stitched back together as my body was blown into pieces, and I was reconstructed into this anime girl you see right now.
Oh.
So yeah,
That's way cool.
that's pretty much how that's pretty much my lore. My head exploded. I got reconstructed into an anime girl, and now
That's
I'm
way
diving here to the
cooler.
world. I mean, it wasn't elaborate. It's just like my head blew up. Now I'm an anime girl.
It's not
No.
cliche. It's not as cliche as my story.
No, yours is good and deep, and it actually has meaning. Mine is just okay. So my lore is still ongoing because I am like introducing bits and pieces as we go along with the community. I feel weird saying that word these days because I do, and people introduce me to bits and pieces that I could add to my lore because as I went on, now that I have even more VTuber models, I have clones of me out there, and the more clones, the more transformation they have. So that's like more different versions of me. There's like a paper Sain, there's like a slime Sain, a fish Sain, and the main Sain, which you see right now, which is SainCisco. So yeah, now I have all kinds of clone out there. And who knows, maybe I'll have many other transformation in the future. Oh, and also I forgot the despicable Hex Sain, which is the NSFW Sain.
Oh, yes. The one that took over.
Took over.
Was it Halloween?
Oh yeah, Halloween was all about Hex. And in November, she was sealed away for good reasons. Too strong to be taking care of the world.
Sealed away, you say?
Yeah. But she's back. She's back right now. I did a stream as Hexane this week, and she's wearing a very fun Halloween outfit. No, not Halloween, Santa Claus outfit.
Ho, ho, ho?
Yeah, pretty much like that. I get it now. Oh my god, I'm so slow. Oh my god.
Oh no! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
My head's about to
That came out from the soul. I don't know how. I'm so sorry.
What the hell? I'm all flustered and red. Holy shit.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
My blood pressure is skyrocketing.
No. I'm sorry. I did not mean it. I did not mean it. I'm sorry.
That's a good one, though. That's a good one, puñeta. I need water. Give me 1 second.
Oh no.
I'm spitting.
Puñeta.
Sorry. Technical difficulties. I'll be right back. Take over.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Before I get canceled, I'm sorry.
Coño. Okay. No way. I'm still here. I'm not. Wait, no, I'm not gonna close the stream. Okay, we're back. We're officially
Oh,
back. Okay.
oh God, my brain has its wonders. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. I'm so sorry. That was unprofessional.
No. You got me back. You got me back for what I said earlier, and I apologize. I misread something about monsters, and and then now you got me back. That was my dyslexia. It's just a common phrase online, and I'm like, okay, I that's like the one thing that, to be transparent, that's like the one thing that I feel really bad about this stream. It's my first time being so unprofessional after you've been so nice with me. I'm waiting for me to make a comeback, but yeah. Back to our regular schedule problem. Okay,
Professionalism.
twice the scuff. What do you expect? Scuff plus scuff equals chaos. You don't get it. Doesn't neutralize. It just makes it worse.
Chaotic neutral, chaotic lawful. Wait, is it lawful? No, it's lawful good, lawful neutral, and lawful evil.
Lawful evil. Is it evil yet, or where are we in the scale with this one?
Maybe
Because I'm not
chaotic
sure.
good. Chaotic good.
Chaotic good. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. All right, second time
For now,
loses
for
her
now.
cool on a stream and gets spawns in the span of a week. Really? Oh yeah, you're taking count on how many times I messed up in the stream, Maiden. No, someone in the chat just mentioning how I lost it on stream. Anyways, I think I should ask you some final thoughts about, your field. I know you share many things, many things about where your next projects, your ongoing projects, and they've all been amazing. I'm looking forward to them so much. What's like your current plan during the week? What's your goal at the moment?
My current goal right now, I'd say, is probably editing as much as I can.
Oh yeah, the
And try to
editing is
produce
the
as much
part.
content as I can. Like I have stuff that I have produced, but I just haven't edited out. It's all a mess. I also own a bunch of stuff, and I am like kind of going insane with it. But let's go.
Let's go. I get it as well. Editing is my weakness. Sometimes I make a show or make a video and I'm like, oh, I should clip all these things. And it's like, oh, how? What, should I go about it on the phone? Should I go about it on the computer? With this software, that software? How long? How little? And it's like, oof. It's my weakness at the moment. And I had to restart my PC recently, like from factory reset. So I lost a bunch of progress there.
Oh no.
But it's all back right now. It's little by little I'm recovering everything. I'm just installing programs. It's a lot better. But my microphone just decided to explode. So I'm putting up with what I can. This field can be very expensive and very time consuming.
Absolutely.
But it's wonderful. And so far, it's probably one of the best experiences that I've ever had. Hell, I can even say it's the best experiences. The best choice that I made was being a VTuber, to be honest. It's opened my door to many things that I wish I could have done since I was young. I think time is your best currency.
Absolutely.
And it favors you right now. So please get the best experiences out of it as much as you can, whether it's for the passion of it or to learn more things in the future. That's my word to you. And that's why I respect what you do.
If anything, I have a goal that I still have to reach. And
Oh, really?
It's killing me on the inside, but yes.
Anything
But
like that you want to
overall,
share?
Lore-wise.
Mhm.
Sooner I can get to reach that specific shine that I once saw, the better.
Mhm.
But
Oh, I
it
see.
takes time. It takes a lot of time. Nonetheless, I could never hate VTubing. I guess I could hate the drama side, but that's a whole lot of
Oh,
that's a whole different
yeah.
topic.
I
But
don't let that
it gave
affect
me
me
a lot
because
of friends.
I do my
Oh
own thing
yeah.
my own way. It's other people are probably doing their own thing. I'm like I stay away. Probably look at it with a popcorn bowl. That's it.
Absolutely. No, give me some of the popcorn. Is it butter?
Just a little bit. I can't get too much sodium. It hurts my head.
Just a little bit. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Well, yeah.
But if
Think.
anything,
Mhm.
it's the friends we make along the way, and for my case, I'm just happy that I got to meet my sweetheart through this as well.
Aw, that's so
Very happy.
cool. That's amazing. What is this comment about? Espero que haya visto el árbol genealógico.
Ay, Dios mío.
What's that about? A genealogical a tree?
¿Has escuchado de la familia? De la
Familia?
familia de nosotros.
Me?
Sí, sí.
Are
Tengo
you,
3 hijos.
you have kids?
VTubing kids.
Ah! Okay.
I think I made you panic for a second. I'm so sorry.
I mean, that's understandable.
I have a bunch of VTubing bros. I only got
VTubing
one
bros.
sister though.
Aw. That's
And
wonderful.
It's just I have a father, I have another father, I have 2 dads. It's a
cool.
crazy tree if you look at it.
Yay. But I get the idea of what all this means in your field. So that's pretty awesome that you're able to have that much confidence to call them that. It's very difficult for people to find that kind of, what's a good word to say it? Like unity? Unity. That's the word. That's a good one. I know that's a better word, but yeah, it's a type of unity is something very valuable. Experience wise, it's worth more than anything. Yo soy el jardinero. El jardinero. Someone said that in the chat, Santiago. I get it. I get what that means.
I guess it's all part of the fun of just being able to just have fun with it as well as you go.
Of course. In general, where do you see this going? If it's something you can share, or are you excited or are you afraid?
In what sense? What do you mean specifically? Is there a specific example that I can take here?
Oh, like where do you see this as a vague question? I'm sorry if I asked. I never really asked this type of personal question. I thought I'd ask someone like you, who has been, just practicing about your, your skills and goals. Like, are you what's the word for that? Are you like aiming for any specific goals? Like, do you want to reach on YouTube like a lot of subscribers, or do you think you value more the streaming experience? Like, where do you see yourself going? More YouTube or more Twitch? That's practically what I meant.
More music.
More
I see myself
music. Oh,
music aspect of it, because one of my main goals is reaching my idol.
ah, that's awesome.
It's ambitious as heck, I know.
Ambitious. You, I believe in you. I believe in you in your own ways. You're able to reach your audience in whichever way you can. Of course, this is a very it's a very experimental path where you gotta like you gotta grow as you go, of course, and you gotta you can definitely do it. I believe in that. I believe. I hope that's positive or sounded right.
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell. Definitely. Yeah, exactly. But one thing I can say is that I see that your friends love you very much. That's something that I've been noticing here in the chat as well. That is very endearing. That's so good. Thank you so much for providing your time here, sharing your experiences. Any last words that you want to share with our communities here in the chat?
I'm honestly very grateful that you all came over here and spent some time with us, because that honestly means the most to someone that does like content creation.
Aww.
It really means a lot to us.
It's been an honor.
Support that, exactly. It keeps us going.
Thank you so much for that. Okay. She can do it. She has talent. And exactly. Thank you, Sayori. Thank you to everyone as well who has provided so many positive words and sharing the wackiness that has happened here today. I know was a little. This one was a little special. Like I said, I've been looking forward to it so much. You were not the only one that was nervous. I was a little nervous as well. I think I forgot like practically half of this thing that I was supposed to ask you. But I'm trying to change the format as well. Trying to grow as I go. I made some big changes.
Okay.
I made some big changes. You know, the whole Vtuber thing has given me a new outlook on things. And trying to change that. And hopefully I can improve as well. Just as you are.
As
Hey,
long as
Sally,
you're doing
awesome.
what you love.
Mhm.
That's all that matters.
Oh, nice words. I appreciate those. And yeah, se le hace mucho bullying, pero se le quiere un montón. Are you talking about Microphona or are you talking about me, Mac Pollo? But I think that can apply for both of us.
Yeah, I think that can apply for both.
We love you too. I mean, I think we do. I think.
Yes. Even if we want to kill you at one point, but yes.
Same. Igual.
You know that
Okay.
one meme with like the handshake?
Yeah, the moment. Yeah,
That's us right now.
that's a good one. Let me see if I can draw that or something. There's so many ideas of something that I could take from here and make a drawing out of it, but that one's pretty good.
Friendship ended
Anyways.
with chat now. That's my best friend.
Oh, gotcha. Understandable. Anyways, thank you so much to you, and thank you so much for everyone for being here tonight. I think, yeah, you met the quote. I think we went a little bit over the time, not just because I almost lost it. We went over the time by
I'm so
a lot.
sorry.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good.
It's
been a wonderful
season,
experience.
you know.
It's been a wonderful experience, and thank you for everything. To be honest, this project of mine that I started here, it's been leading. Because you're like I said earlier, you were the last one on the list of people that I had that I've been wanting to do a collab like this, and it's been, yeah, it's been an honor to actually have you here. From here on, let's see who I'm able to bring up to this show, to this format, and I hope they all had fun and it's not like a very awkward experience. And I hope I didn't say anything that was out of hand, particularly in this year. I hope it was okay.
The honor is all mine. I love
Same
being
here.
I love making you laugh. That was worth it. That was so worth it.
Thank you. All right, everyone. Y'all have a good night and see you tomorrow. I'll let you know what's the schedule. Keep paying attention to Twitch, Twitter, and all those places that I can talk to you. So you have a good night, everyone, okay? Bye-bye. I wish I could wave my hand. Wish I could wave my hand as well. All I can do is just wiggle, and the wiggle will wave my hand in the bottom. That's pretty much what I can do. All right. Sayonara, everyone. Oh, yeah. Oops, I got my scuffed brain. Forgot to plug the socials. Forgot to plug. I will be putting them in the description of the video, but I will also put them here in the... Oh my goodness, this scuffness is rubbing to me. Hold on.
Wait, is that what you forgot?
Yeah, I said it from the beginning. I feel like I'm forgetting something. At the beginning. Oh my god, please follow Microphona on Twitter. Follow Microphona on Twitch. If you're here new or if you're a regular from my chat, please. I forgot. I am so sorry. I said that at the beginning. I feel like I'm forgetting something. But don't worry, if you're a YouTube listening, I will plug it in the description and in the video as well. I will set the reminder. What's happening to me? This has never happened before. You broke me. You broke me, Microphona. I cannot recover from this.
Good. Good.
I I forgot. But there's the links. I set them in the chat. Okay, everyone. You have a good night for now, for reals, and catch you later.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.